Welcome to my channel. Here we want to look at how we can inscribe a pentagon in a circle whose diameter is given. How we can inscribe a pentagon in a circle of a given diameter. So let's start with how to go about it. But first of all, the diameter of this circle is 70 millimeters. So we want to inscribe a pentagon in a circle of diameter 70 millimeters. So the first thing that we have to do is to draw a horizontal center line. So like this. Okay, so we have the horizontal center line, and we are going to draw a vertical center line. Then the two center lines, they intersect at this point. So I'll call this point, I will call it point O here. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is to take my compass. Then I will take a measurement of 35 millimeters, which is half of 70, 35 millimeters. So this is 35 millimeters here. Then I'll put the pinpoint at this point O here. Then I will draw a circle. So draw a circle like this. Alright, so we have the circle in place. Then I'm going to number the circle. I will call this point here, I will call it point P. And I will call this point, I will call it point Q. Then this point, I will call it point R. And this point here, I will call it point S. So we have this. Then the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to bisect distance OQ. Bisect distance OQ to locate a point in between point O and Q. So we put the midpoint here at O here and extend to a convenient radius. So I'm okay with this radius. So I'll draw an arc up here. Then I will draw an arc down here. Then I will put the pinpoint at Q as a center with the same radius. Then I will draw an arc up, then an arc down. So the arcs intersect. Then we are going to draw a line through the point of intersection of the arcs for us to get the midpoint of OQ. So it goes like this. So this point here is the midpoint of OQ, and I'm going to call this point. So we have what? We have this point. I'll call it point C. Okay, so we have this now. Then I will put the pinpoint here at point T. Then extend the pen point to point R here. Okay, so extend to point R here. Okay, so I need to adjust it. Then I'm going to, okay, so it's okay like this. Then I'm going to draw an arc. So from this point R here, so to this point. Okay, so this point here, so we add this point. So this is point U here. So we have this point to be U. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I put a pinpoint on my compass at this point R here. Then I will extend it to this point U, to point U here. Okay, then I'm going to draw an arc like this. So this arc touches the circle at this point and also at this point. So I'm going to join this point and point R. I will join them together. Join them together with a straight line. So this is it. Then I will join point R together with this point. So this already gives us two sides out of the 5 sides of the pentagon. So I'm going to call this point, I'll call this point 1, and this is point 2. So we are constructing a 5-sided polygon. So I will take this distance. So this distance from here to here, I'll take this distance like this. So that is distance. So distance from this point, just like we are taking from 1 to 2. So we can also take from here to here. Okay, then I will make an arc here. So we are constructing a 5-sided polygon. I put it at 2, then I will make an arc here like this. Alright, so what we have here now, so I'm going to call this point, this is point 3, so this is point 4, and this is point 5. So that gives us a 5-sided polygon. So I will join this point 2 and 3 together with a straight line like this. Then we join 3 and 4 together with a straight line like this. Then we join 4 and 5 together, so to complete the pentagon. Okay, so this is it. So we have inscribed this pentagon in a circle of diameter 70 millimeters. As simple as I've done it here, all you have to do is to practice. When you practice this, you become a master at it. Thank you, and God bless you.